What's up guys and girls, Lazy Dragon here, and welcome back to the Creators Collection. This week we're starting off with Spartan Runner, a game, well you can see, it's the latest Halo game, and it is somehow better than Halo 5 was. Look at this, you've got running action, you've got shooting, you've got recognisable characters, you've got the ripped off theme song in the menu. Yeah, there's a difference between being an homage game and just straight up ripping off assets from Halo. Slight difference. But still, as far as the endless running games go, which seem to be overpopulating the Creators Collection much like a rather annoying plague, this is a fun one. Although that might just be nostalgia for the glory days of Halo 3. Man, those were the good old days. You can't bring those days back. Wonderful times, man. Wonderful times. Ooh, what's this? Why have you given me an assault rifle? I was perfectly happy with my little shotgun. No? Okay. I guess I'll take the most polygonal assault rifle ever known to man with me. Can I customise my character? Can I change him into classic Spartan green? Or do I have to run around as the mauve Spartan? Because it's not quite black, is it? It looks like somebody ended up ordering purple armour by mistake and then has smeared mud over it to try and disguise the fact that they're walking around like a living light show. Oh yeah, mission complete. Soldier, well done, Mr. Chief. Yeah, you have to make slight differences so that Microsoft won't sue us. This is Mr. Chief, and he's having a wonderful time here on the planet Galo. Oh, we can change our colours. There's the bright green one. Package. We want the largest package possible. Yeah, everybody knows that one thing about Mr. Chief is that he is packing in the crotch department. I can change the helmet? Oh god damn! That is awesome! I'm not even being a jerk about this. This is genuinely great. Commendations? Stats? How much stuff did they put into this game? Yes, I mean, they've nicked everything from 343 Studios, but still, it's good, it's fun, and it's infinitely more playable than Spartan Strike was. Jesus Christ, that thing was a mess. Let's try the campaign. This is the new Halo game we've all been waiting for. Forget Halo Infinite. This is what we want. Just an endless runner where I can sit there and listen to all of the wonderful sound effects on a loop. Run as far as possible. Yep, everybody remembers that part of Halo. The only instructions they gave you were, just keep legging it. And we can kill people by jumping on their heads, because of course we can. How else would we possibly get through this? They have the man cannons! This is great! Oh, shoot it in the back, shoot it in the back, shoot it in the back! Oh, this is wonderful. Well done, Creators Collection. I know I've told you off in the past for ripping things off from other developers, but when you do it well. You can take pride in the fact that you're a good thief. A good copyright thief. 4, what does that mean? 4 enemies? 4 steps? 4 more shotgun blasts until the fucking thing actually runs out of ammo and I have to reload? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Why did they give me an infinite shotgun here, but in all of the other Halo games, infinite ammo is just a pipe dream that you could never hope to achieve? Do you know how easier it would have been for me to stop the Covenant invasion if I could summon a chopper out of my arsehole? And if I had an infinite shot... Sorry, the chopper's throwing me off here. Look at this thing. It came down in a drop pod that was the size of, what, my thigh? If that? How the heck did it get in there? Have they been holding out on us? They've got some sort of Time Lord technology over here. Right, no wonder that humanity ended up winning the war. They've been hoarding all of this really good shit the entire time. So how far do I have to go? Because, I mean, we do have other games that need to be... Well, I say need to be played. We do have other games that exist. People usually like seeing 3 games in the Creators Collection, but we can keep doing this one for a while. I'm sure no one will mind. It's a good thing the enemy all forgot their pistols. This would be a lot harder if they could actually shoot back. Or if they could do anything. All they're doing is wandering backwards and forwards. Poor little fellas. They don't know what's going on. They're just scared and confused out here in the cold. Ooh, and the music's changed. Oh, is it the da-da-da-da one? The Salvo... No, not Salvo Highway. No, yeah, Salvo Highway. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. I'm jumping the gun, aren't I? Come on. Do the da-da-da-da bit. Come on, do the da-da-da-das. I love the da-da-da-das. It's not doing it. It's some crappy remix. Oh. Well, 0 out of 10. Try blue balling us with the great music. Jeez. So, this is awful. Worst game ever. I'm reporting you to Microsoft immediately. Bubble Shield, that's not how the Bubble Shield works. God, get your lore correct, game. I've very quickly gone from loving everything about this to hating its very existence. That's just what the Creators Collection does to people. Ooh! Flying level! Why am I going down? Go up! Go... Well, no, that's just unfair. I couldn't get the Banshee to go up. Restart. How far back does it put me? Does it put me all the way back at the start? Please don't. Please no. Give me a checkpoint. Please. Please. I'll be your best friend. I promise not to leave evil reviews on Metacritic for Halo... What was this? Halo Spartan Walkabout. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, it looks like old Mr. Chief did not make it off of Halo in time. He's doomed to run forever. Let's see what else the collection has for us today. And the second game in this week's Creators Collection is Antiquivatus, which I thought was a type of yogurt. It's a city building game with, Romans. And that's all there is to it. Select civilization, Rome, Gaul or Egypt. Well, of course the ancient Romans. I'm loving this. I want to build an ancient Roman city. Build it in Italy. Of course we're going to build it in Italy. Where else are you going to build an ancient Roman city? Like a custom map. Sod off. Christ. I'm going to have an ancient Roman city on the moon now, am I? It's stupid. Choose a glorious name for our new city. Well, we're a Roman city. Therefore we should name this new town... There. That'll confuse future historians. Welcome, you've been put... Fucking hell. Welcome, I can't speak Latin. You have been appointed magistrate of the new city of Athens by the Imperial Senate of Rome. It is up to you to grow this empty plot of land into a thriving city. In order to get started, order your lignum service. Ligma balls. Sorry. Order you... Yes, go do something, lignum service. Build a small harem. A small harem. It's where we keep all of the horrifying things, but only the tiny ones. We don't want to put the big ones down there. No siree. You need a big harem for that. What the heck is this? What have I built? There. Confirm.
Dominus?
Ooh. Okay. Thank you. What can you do, my friend? Move, harvest. Now that I have storage... We've built storage, and here I was thinking it was a horror museum. You know, you need to have somewhere to keep Freddy Krueger in between films. What can you do? You can harvest. Yes. Get harvesting, my friend. Where are you going? Excuse me, sir. Where are you... I told you to harvest. Where are you going? Dude. Oh, there's no farms around here. He's going to invade a neighbouring town in order to farm from them. Whoopsie-doodle.
Dominus?
Oh, they do the Age of Mythology thing where you click on them and they respond in a foreign language.
Yes, Dominus?
Yes, star. Prostama.
Dominus?
Metalisk. Ah, yes, yes, this is wonderful. Anything that reminds me of Asian mythology is an instant win. This is great. It only took us to the 49th Creators Collection for me to find 2 games in a row that I've actually enjoyed. Go build a cup pressum. Wait, a cup pressum? Is that like the hydraulic press? I can't wait for the new cup pressum challenges, you know. Move over, hydraulic press. Here's cup pressum. Come to take your spot. What happens when a superheated knife meets a cup pressum? This guy's still looking for a farm. He is just... Oh, look at that dedication. It's wonderful. Really, the stuff dreams are made of. Why have you stopped? You should be building. Get back to work, you lazy bum. Crap, these serfs. Can't trust him to do anything. I can't click on him. White. Help. Left. Okay, so let's press up from here. And it takes me diagonally that way. Press right. It takes me diagonally around him. Left. I can't touch this gentleman. He's in... How? How does building a house make you untouchable? You're a poor serf. You're a slave, my friend. Just, how? How are you managing this? Gee, look at this. Some fat angels trying to take over our turf. And here you are, just sitting there, pissing around with half of a building. Wait, what was your name? Varogratius. Rename. Move. Oh yeah, we can hire him. Or we can enslave him. Yes, how do I enslave? How do I enslave? I mean, sorry, I'm totally not going to kill you. No, you're not going to be a slave here. You're a valued member of society. What? Dismiss. Fuck. Damn it, I want to try the execution thing. Enslave. Damn, I can't do anything to him. What about the rest of you? Can I enslave and execute you? There you are. Let's try you. I can't click on her either. Everyone in this town is unclickable for some reason. God damn it. I can't touch 2 of them for whatever godly reason.
Yes, Dominus.
And then this guy's moving almost too fast for me to stop. Okay, dismiss. Stop harvesting. Nope,
Yes,
that's not it. Oh, I can get to you now. Well done, Lignum. Move. You move here. You move.
Dominus.
You move. That's it. There we go. Now how do I enslave you? Kill. Oh, that was a lot more explosive than I thought it would be. Turns out we're actually just playing lemmings. Okay, well this new city's getting off to a wonderful start. We've got a well, we've got a kamikaze bomber, and we've got 2 houses. Oh, and one that's half built. What, are the rest of you going to do anything? You're idle, come on. Idle hands are lazy dragon's playthings. If you sit there being idle, I will force you to plant trees. Now get your ass in gear. Move down here and finish that house. Did she do it automatically? No, this guy's still searching for a farm to harvest.
Yes, Dominus?
There's no harvesting in this game. There's no farms. Why is harvest an option when I can't build a farm? What is that man doing? He's doomed to be unfulfilled. This is his life now. He is doomed to forever walk in search of a farm. But there'll never be anything for him to harvest. Also, he's walking around with a fucking pickaxe. I don't know what he's expecting to do with that on a farm. Everybody knows that when it's time to cut the wheat, the tool that you use is a pickaxe. What does park do? Does park just stop them? Or do they build a park? Parking spot designated. This is ancient Rome, and apparently we've built a car park. You know what? You know how the song goes? They paved over Athens to put up a parking lot. Oh dear,
Yes,
what are you doing?
Dominus?
Famulous. Yo, famulous. What up, famulous? See, this is where the word fam actually comes from. Everybody who calls themselves fam is descended from this woman. She's... Man, they just would not leave her alone in ancient Rome. She had so many kids. Most popular woman there was. Right, Famalama Ding Dong, what can you do? Is it all you can do? All you can do is trees and suppressium. Why is the only thing you know how to build a tree? What? I mean, I'm glad we've got a gardener, but we kind of need houses, storage, maybe some weapons of war for when the ghouls and the Vikings, no, not the Vikings, what am I on about? The Huns and the Visigoths, there we go.
Yes, Dominus.
I mean, at least when they show up and start ransacking the city, we'll be able to show them some lovely geraniums. Grammaticus, offer your citizens basic education. Well, there we go then. Let's offer them some basic education. We can't afford it. Okay, well, sucks to be us. Please tell me you can do something. If I move you towards a tree, will you harvest it? Please. Please tell me you will harvest the tree. You're not moving. This doesn't fill me with confidence. Servants, governments, medicus, theatre, games, housing. Look at all of these things that we can't use. Isn't it wonderful? Who knew that being an ancient Roman was so much work?
Dominus?
Okay, if I set you to move, will you stop trying to harvest things that don't exist? Oh, well,
Yes, Dominus.
that fixed it. Now, how do I get you to chop down some wood? Because we need wood
Yes, Dominus.
in order to do literally anything else. But there's no option for chopping wood. It says harvest, but we saw what harvest does. Harvest does this. Oh, hey, it's that fat dude. I'm glad to see he came back. He said, do you know how to chop wood? Please? Everybody in this town has broken hands. They can't lift an axe. How do I chop wood? How do I make this game playable? Resources. How do I get them? Yes. No, what? Should I set her to harvest as well? Sure, go on. Off you go, love. What can you do? Oh, you're filling the shelter with berries. Well done, my friend. I'm glad to see she's actually doing her job. None of them are going for the wood, you know, the one thing we actually need. No chance of getting any of that sweet, sweet lumber. Okay, this is it. This is the end of the Roman Empire. Everybody forgot how trees worked, and then they died. The end. The rise and fall of the Roman Empire was caused entirely because of a tree. And the third game in this week's Creators Collection is Croc's World Run, because apparently they're still making these. It wouldn't be the Creators Collection without Croc's World showing up at least one more time. Look at this. Look at they ripped off the first 3 Super Mario games before, now they're ripping off Super Mario World. Look at him go, look at that Croc go. I can tell you now, we're going to get to the end of level 2, and then the game will say, hey, thanks for playing. If you want to actually play, you know, the rest of the fucking game, you'll have to give us lots of money. Not that I'm bitter about this series at all, no. This is the series we break out when there's nothing else available. This is the Creators Collection's penance. Whenever this shows up, you know the collection has been bad. Whenever any of the Crocswell games appear, you know that the Creators Collection has done goofed in a terrible, terrible way. You know, sometimes it's because the Creators Collection is just dumb and forgot to release anything. Sometimes it's because I'm annoyed with the collection. And sometimes it's just because the collection wants to kill everything around us. You have to guess which one it is each time. I'll give you a hint. This time around it's because there's nothing else out. Which is a bit of a shame, considering next week's the 50th episode. I was going to do like a really big special thing for the 50th, but there's nothing new being released for the collection at the moment, so I've had to change the big special thing I'm going to do for the 50th episode. But don't worry, that'll still be coming out next week. You'll see what it is in 7 days' time. I can now crush stones with my helmet. Unfortunately, I can't crush snails. Everybody knows, in the grand scheme of things, snails are harder than stones. Because crushing a stone, that's it. You kill a stone, you're done. You kill a snail, you're going to have to carry the weight of that snail's conscience with you for the rest of your days. Just the fact that you took a snail away from its family, that you ripped out its soul in a selfish act of murder and crocodile-based violence. I mean, at least they've added hedgehogs now. I don't remember the hedgehogs before. We've got some new enemies at least. don't think I could damn this game with faint praise any harder if I tried. What are those enemies supposed to be? That's a hay bale with feet. Just Balemon. He's going to be one of the new starters for Gen 9. Oh, we made it past the 3rd level and the game hasn't asked us to buy anything yet. This is a new record for Croc's World. Maybe it's learning. Machine learning, except it's exclusively used by animated crocodiles. Come on, little croc, you can do it. You can be a real game if you just try hard enough. See, this was a good start. Not trying to suck all of the money out of my wallet gives me a much better feeling about you. Trial mode consists of 4 levels. Well, shit, there we go. Good feelings gone. Croc's World screwed it up yet again, and there's no chance I'm paying 10 quid for this. God damn, for 10 quid I could go and buy the original Super Mario World and download it on the eShop, or what's Nintendo's thing? It is the eStore, isn't it? I always want to call it the Ninty Store, because that just sounds fun to me. The Ninty Shop. But this was the Creators Collection. Thank you all for joining me. We'll be back next week for episode 50, which is amazing. I didn't think the Creators Collection or myself would last this long. I figured we would have taken each other out by now in some sort of weird double murder that would leave police everywhere baffled as to how exactly I beat the collection to death with a stick whilst I'm suffering from a bullet wound to the head. It's really wonderful. Detectives everywhere will be so confused. But we'll be back next Monday with some more collection goodness. So until then, farewell everyone.